What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is an intraday swing that I was actually planning on holding for a few days, but I ended up hitting my profit target within a few hours, I think it was. So if you're new around here, drop us a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into the video and I'll show you exactly what happened. So first things first, what was the stock? What was I doing and how did I do it? So the company was Ford Motor Company. You know exactly who they are unless you've been living under a rock for your whole life. You know exactly who they are. They're a car company. You've probably seen them on your roads all around the world, wherever you're living or wherever you're staying. They are and have been one of the leaders in the car sector for a long time. Their stock actually has taken quite a battering recently. Obviously, you've had a rise of other vehicles like Tesla and everything else, and they've kind of been shoved down and forgotten about for a long time, and they are on their way back. So the reason why we traded this stock, why did we trade this stock in the first place? Okay, so basically I put the position on when I was here indoors. I then went out the house and done whatever it is I needed to do. And as I was driving around, I looked at my phone and my profit target had already been hit. So all I did was record my phone screen and then close the position out manually because it had already hit my profit target in a matter of hours, and I was planning on holding it for a few days at least. So let's actually look at why I was swinging this position and I was in this position in the first place. I'm going to keep everything on my phone just to make my editor's life easier. So I hope you appreciate that, editor. So the headline reads, Ford's best-selling automaker in Q4 becomes number 2 for electric vehicle sales for 2021. F-Series best-selling truck for 45th year in a row and best-selling vehicle for 40th year straight. So I've said this before, right? And I've said this before in my course and everything else. The way I trade is almost very simple and it's painfully basic. I don't sit and read. If a stock report comes out or a stock earnings report comes out, I don't sit and read 500 sheets of paper about the stock and everything about it. All I will read is the headline, and I'll look and see on Google, Market Watch or whatever to see what the reaction's like pre-market. If that reaction is what I thought it should be, and I look at where the stock is in the yearly and I'll do all my analysis on it, if it is where I think it should be, I'm going in that position because I've traded these patterns and the way that I trade so many times, I know what to expect. We actually, as a community, traded the Ford stock at the open, so we was going to get a quick long on the position, which we all did. We all got 2%, but I felt that it would be better for a swing position as well. So then I added, and I'll show you exactly what I meant anyway. But back to the headline. It kind of speaks for itself. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to work out why that stock was rallying that day. And again, this is how simple trading can be. You just need to understand what it means for the stock and what the reaction is going to be like. That is as simple as trading can be sometimes. You don't have to have 70,000 different technical analyses up. You can just literally read a headline, understand what it means, look at your analysis. If you know the certain patterns that stock plays, you can play them on a daily basis, and that's how simple trading can be. Very simple. Number 2 electric vehicle sales in 2021. I think we can all guess who number 1 was, which is Tesla, which is no shame in being beaten by. And in Q4, it was the best selling. Reason why Q4 is so important is because it's the most recent, and what that shows you is that it's in demand, and it's in demand now. So if you are a current investor, you won't be looking to cash out of your investment yet. You'll be looking to hold that and see what happens in the next quarter at least, or you might even add to your position. And when you see headlines like this is going to attract a lot of new investors to come in and lap up shares as well. So that's why we saw nice moves on Ford the other day. So let's actually look at the trade and go from there. So yeah, as I said, I'll put this position on here. I left to go and do whatever it is that I had to do. And then I looked back at my phone a couple of hours later, literally about an hour or two, and it already made £1,000 on the position. And again, a £4,500 margin to make £1,100, I think it is, or just under. It's massive. It's really good. You know, I wasn't £50 or £100 a point and I was just snatching at it. This was looking to be a swing trade for a little while. I was basing it on the movement that we'd seen previously down the bottom here on the left, thinking it'll be a slow grind up, but it went a lot quicker than expected. The news is obviously really good and attracted a lot of investors, so we got in and we got out in a couple of hours, and it's a really nice intraday swing. And as you can see on the position, if you don't know already what these R1s, R2s, R3s are, I may do a video on this and how I trade them, but basically they're different resistance levels. And as you can see, I just waited for the R2 to break on that 5-minute candle. This is on the hourly. As soon as it broke above and closed above, I waited for the retest and I got in long and I rode it all the way up until about 24, just under 24. So yeah, it was perfect timing really. I think just after this, it does pull back quite a bit. To be completely honest, I don't care at this point. I've made my money. and that was it. And yeah, I don't know what I'd done there, but I done a madness and it made the screen go all mad. Nice and simple, okay? And that's a nice intraday swing for you. As I said, it's really not about being this technical guru and everything else. If you see headlines and you know where to look for the headlines, most importantly, and you know what they mean for the stock, you can make very, very good money on very small margins, and sky's the limit. Okay, so guys, I hope that helps. I hope you like that video. Let me know what sort of videos you want to see. If you want to see more trading, more swing videos, I'd love and leave you all. See you all soon. Bye-bye.